Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanson, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, what James Gunn's The Suicide Squad might have looked like with Superman as the villain, Dune gets a new lead in part 2, and Free Guy's box office smash. Let's drop it. Director James Gunn revealed that the members of Task Force X could have gone face-to-face with Superman instead of Starro. In an episode of Script Apart, the Suicide Squad director said his initial idea was to have Superman be the main villain in the movie, before later on settling on Starro as the big baddie.
There was a time when I thought the Suicide Squad should fight Superman, that they should have to get Superman. I thought that was a very interesting story. But when I came up with Starro, he's a character I love from the comics. I think he's a perfect comic book character because he's absolutely ludicrous, but he's also very scary in his own way. What he does is scary. It used to scare the crap out of me when I was a child, putting those face huggers on Superman and Batman and stuff. So I thought he was one of the major DC villains that was probably never going to be put into another movie. And if they did, they would do it like the Black Cloud version of Starro.
Now, Gunn also mentions in the podcast one of the reasons he didn't go the Man of Steel route was because, according to him, the WB is still trying to figure out who Superman is in the DCEU, and that would have brought into question how his version of Superman in the Suicide Squad movie relates to the overall cinematic DC universe. Now, he opted to just tell a good story with one of his favorite DC villains, Starro, whose ludicrous presence fits perfectly within the overall theme of Gunn's Suicide Squad. And even though Gunn didn't mention it, Superman is actually the villain in the upcoming video game Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So perhaps it's best we didn't get Kal-El in the film. Now, I still personally feel quite content with how the overall movie played out, The Suicide Squad. I loved it. What about you guys? Do you think Superman would have made for a more compelling villain? Maybe we could have seen Idris Elba's Bloodsport, aka Black Superman, face up against the Superman to prove who's the mightiest. Oh wait, there was that one line about how Bloodsport put Superman in the ICU because he shot him with a kryptonite bullet. So I guess we already know why Superman wasn't in the movie after all. Yeah, but y'all let me know your comments and your thoughts down below. In other news, even though we're still waiting for part 1 of Dune to drop on October 22nd, we're already getting some welcome news about part 2. Zendaya will be the lead protagonist in the sequel. Speaking with an Italian magazine media outlet, director Denis Villeneuve laid out what fans have to look forward to, and Zendaya emerged as the new lead. Now, in the interview, he said, quote, "I'm honored to present on screen 2 talents that are so explosive, and I can't wait to shoot the second part of Dune to get them back together, knowing that in the next chapter, Zendaya will be the protagonist of the story." Villeneuve's adaptation of Dune will be a duology, with Dune Part 1 releasing October 22nd of this year and is currently set for a same-day release in theaters and HBO Max. And finally, Ryan Reynolds' Free Guy super smashed the box office, scoring $28.4 million in North America. As reported by Variety, Free Guy got a one-up by bringing in another $22.5 million internationally as it continues down that rainbow road to recouping its production budget of over $100 million. Now, with Free Guy being available only in theaters, there was only one place for viewers to DLC the movie. Now, video game puns and references aside, Disney seems to be quite happy with Free Guy, as Reynolds confirmed that the studio wants them to make a sequel. He's gonna get a sequel, baby. He's a Fortnite character now. He's gonna get a sequel. That's so dope, man. Shout out to you, Reynolds. That makes what, 2 characters that he has in Fortnite? This isn't about Fortnite. And that about does it for your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank you all so much for watching. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our breakdown of the first episode of Marvel's What If. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for all things everything else, keep it locked right here on IGN.
So, figure out who we're killing yet? Oh.